Hello, my name is Chad. I am back with an update to my Harry Connick Jr. vinyl collection. In this video, I have 5 records to show. One of them is a US pressing that I had never seen before. I'll get to that one in a moment, but first I want to show an Australian pressing of music from the motion picture When Harry Met Sally. I've been wanting an Australian pressing for quite some time. The problem is the shipping cost alone from Australia to the United States, where I'm at, runs about $25. So I've been watching Discogs and eBay and waiting, and this copy popped up on eBay from a seller within the United States, so I jumped on it. The reason I've been wanting an Australian pressing is because I like to collect the different label variations, and this one has this really cool CBS label that I really wanted to add to my collection. The next record I'm going to show is that US pressing that I mentioned at the beginning of the video. However, in order for you to understand what's going on with this record, I need to do some explaining first. What I'm going to do is show my original pressing of music from the motion picture When Harry Met Sally. This is the same copy that I showed in the very first video of this series. I'm going to point out a few things on the back cover that will be important to remember for when I show the copy that I just added to my collection. So first, let's take a look at the stills from the movie. You'll notice that there's 6 of them there. 2, 4, 6. And next, let's take a look at the credits to the film down at the bottom of the jacket. Notice that there's 4 lines of credits. This is the copy that I just added to my collection. This is a variation that in all of my years of collecting Harry Connick Jr., I have never seen before. Taking a look at the back cover, notice the stills from the movie. Instead of 6, there's only 4. And then notice the credits to the film. They shrunk them down, and there's only 3 lines of credits instead of 4. So by now, you're probably noticing the big difference between the two is this paragraph right here. This was written by Rob Reiner. The first half of it, he talks about how he met his wife during the filming of When Harry Met Sally. And then the second half of it, he talks about how he was introduced to Harry Connick Jr. and how Harry got involved in making the music for the film. There's one other difference on this record as well, and that has to do with one of the song titles. I know I've talked about this in other videos because this song does appear on other albums in Harry Connick Jr.'s discography, but the title of the song is very inconsistent throughout Harry Connick Jr.'s discography. So I'll go back to my original US pressing. This is the one without the Rob Reiner paragraph. And notice side 1, track 2, Our Love Is Here to Stay. Now, if you look at the record, the label on the record of this copy, it says Love Is Here to Stay. Going back to the copy that I just added to my collection, let's take a look at side 1, track 2. It says Love Is Here to Stay. And then on the label, it says the same, Love Is Here to Stay, because this record is exactly the same that's in the other jacket of my original copy. So when I saw this show up on eBay last week, I without a doubt had to add this to my collection. Like I said, I've been collecting Harry Connick Jr. for years. I've been a fan since 1991, and I have never seen this variation of this album with this paragraph from Rob Reiner, and what is probably what I think is the actual correct title of this song, Love Is Here to Stay. I believe Our Love Is Here to Stay is not the original title of that song. So I don't know if this was released before or after that other copy, but I check eBay every single day for any new Harry Connick Jr. records coming up for sale, and I jumped on this as soon as I saw it. I probably bought it within an hour or two of it being listed. I have 3 more records to show. All 3 are 7-inch singles. There have been only 3 7-inch singles released for Harry Connick Jr. songs in the United States, and I was able to complete that collection recently. The first one I have to show is from 1989, and this, again, is related to music from the motion picture When Harry Met Sally. This is the single from that album, It Had to Be You. As you can see, this is a white label promo. Over here it says demonstration, not for sale. The record is in beautiful near mint condition. The sleeve, not so much. I'm going to try to get an upgraded sleeve for this one. It's the same song on both sides of the record. The next one is from 1990, the single from the album We Are in Love. This is Recipe for Love. And as you can see, it has the jukebox title strip. That's really cool. And side B is, again, It Had to Be You. This is an upgrade copy. I've shown this copy in a previous video. As you can see, I didn't have the Columbia sleeve, and the playing surface on this one is around VG+, whereas this one is near mint. And then the third record I have to show is from 1999. This is the single from Harry's album Come By Me, and that is Danny Boy. Again, it comes with the jukebox title strip. I actually bought both of these from the same seller. And side B has the title track, Come By Me. That's all I have for this video. I have been thinking about doing a video to showcase my Harry Connick Jr. poster collection. I have a really nice collection of Harry Connick Jr. promotional posters, most of which I actually received for free when I was a member of the official Harry Connick Jr. fan club throughout the 1990s. That was a really nice benefit of being a member of the fan club, is they would just send us stuff in the mail every so often, especially around the time that he was getting ready to release a new album. I have 2 posters displayed at all times. I do rotate them throughout the year. One of them is displayed in my music room, which you can see behind me partially. And the other one is displayed above my record player, which is just outside of this room. It's just a matter of figuring out how I can do a nice video and show the posters, because they're really big. They're 24 inches by 36 inches in size. So I'm still trying to figure out how to do that, but that might be coming up. But again, that's all I have for this video. I appreciate you taking the time to watch.